something is going on at Mar-a-Lago. I'm not sure what it is. Was that black journalist thing? Some people actually think that was planned. But this guy, La Civita, Susie Wiles, they're not stupid. I mean, they've won elections before.
Right.
All right. And what's coming out of there is you're right. They don't know where to go. They let it get away from them. It was like they got hit in them, and they were totally. They didn't see this coming? I mean, if you and I were running that campaign, we said, look, I'd say, Bill, because three things can happen. Biden drops out, it's Harris. Biden drops out, it's an open thing or something. But you would have a plan that you would pull off the shelf. You would be ready for that. Or you would anticipate it. From what little bit I can read, they were just standing there feeling good about themselves, and then they got hit in the mouth, and there was no concerted, organized, thought out reaction, which is pretty amazing. It really is.
James Carville, Democratic strategist. I agree with him, Luke. I mean, I've run races from city council up through United States Congress. Our friend Trygve Olsen, the Lincoln Project, of course, has worked at national campaigns for John McCain during his presidential campaigns. Used to help run Mitch McConnell world and a lot of U.S. Senate races across the country. A former Republican like myself, now senior advisor at the Lincoln Project. We've talked a little bit about this, and he knows La Civita, who runs Trump world. And the fact that they got caught so flat-footed, and as James Carville just said, didn't have a plan B on the shelf, apparently, is weird and odd, because these people are not... There are people in Trump world like Stephen Miller who are just goofballs and would never get hired. There's a reason people like Miller never got hired at legitimate campaigns. Because and I'm not saying this just to be funny, it's people who know a lot more than me say this. He's a political idiot. I'm not commenting necessarily on his actual intelligence, but when it comes to politics, he's a proven political idiot. And now he's one of the key guys at Trump world, but now apparently Trump is not listening to guys like La Civita and is back to listening to guys like Miller.
I think Jeff Sessions hired him.
Did he really?
I think that's how Stephen Miller got into the Trump world.
That makes sense. That adds up.
The connection of Stephen Miller getting to the Trump campaigns was former Alabama Senator and Attorney General Jeff Sessions. The guy that SNL referred to as a possum in a lot of instances.
That's great. I actually did not know that.
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say like with 100% certainty I know that, but I believe there was a connection of Stephen Miller working for Jeff Sessions, and that's how he got into Trump world.
But it adds up. And again, people, regular listeners to this show know I do not compliment Scott Walker a whole lot. I'm not sure there's a compliment, but I'll simply say even people like Scott Walker, the former governor, are tweeting things out like, why are you going here, Don? I mean, if you want to actually win, focus on your differences on policy. Even though they might be bizarre, drive a wedge on policy between Harris and yourself. But instead, he's going to these, again, racial, ethnic slurs, misogyny, attacking walls as distinguished military service, which we've heard Adam Kinzinger, Republican, defend. Nothing wrong with that at all. And now holding this press conference going back to 2020 and he's just off the wall. I mean, so I agree with Carville. Something's going on down at Mar-a-Lago. Something's going on. People are saying, lots of people are saying there's something going on.
Something in water down there. Yes. Besides the chlorine that flooded the server room.
Exactly.